Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wooly1169.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream and welcome back for Captain of Industry. Jennifer, thank you. Welcome in. Nice to see you, but I really don't use X, so following you wouldn't be possible, really. But I appreciate you coming in and saying hello. So last time we were here, we did our whole new oil design, and it took the whole stream to do the design and get some of the stuff built, only to realize that, hey, we don't have enough construction parts. So we needed to save those up. So it was a good time to end, and it was the end of the stream anyway, so it worked out fine. But we're back now, and we can keep going with that build, and then take a look at what we might want to build next. So is 106 miles to Chicago. We've got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Name that movie. Alright, so here we are. We have this going. Let's unpause. I did forget that we had taken down the trading dock during our rebuild here, so I went ahead and put it back up. Or started to put it back up. I also did a little bit of terraforming here. I moved these out another stretch. They were back here someplace, so push them out. We need to finish this corner up yet, which we are doing kind of slowly with the mining here, and any rock and or slag that's not going into this belt, at least. I thought about not letting them build this and letting it accumulate here in the storage bucket. We still could. I could just pause this belt or do something with switch the priority here on the balancer. For now, I think it's okay, but if we get a little close and we still have that corner finished, then I will switch it up. But we'll hold off on that and see what happens. So let's get back to this build and get it going, because we're just kind of wasting stuff here. We're flaring gases or fluids we could really use. I did take this tank. I disallowed pickups. Instead, I set one up way out here for pickups. And I did... so it's only being used for oil right now, and so we have accumulated a bunch of our water stockpile here in the reservoir there, but it still needs some more time. So what I want to do with this rebuild, or this new build, is to build one column of these. We're gonna still need this. We're gonna definitely need these going, and that as well then. And we're gonna want to have this going, and at least one of those. I don't think we need this yet, because we want to stockpile up that diesel a bit, and then we're going to need at least one of these going, and so that's our starting point. As the time kind of progresses here, we might get a little bit further and do some more things, but this will at least get us started. Sulfur is going to start coming out, so we're going to have to deal with it. I think what I want to do as soon as this kind of kicks off is to shut down the other one and start doing this. Start using this one. So we are burning coal right now to get this thing started. Coal was our kickoff. It's going to also be here for long term as an emergency backup, but for now, at least, it is our starting point, and it's going to get the steam kind of building up in the pipes and get things going with the distillation. So we have stage 1 is on its way. Just processed and passed along to stage 2, which is on its way. And here comes stage 3. Oh, and we're out of workers. I forgot all about that. We need to put up one of these, and I'm going to Unity build it so it gets done fast. And I'm also going to unpause this. We can get workers in here quickly. But we can also shut down the other stuff, so it'll be okay. So we already backed up on heavy oil because this can't take it. It doesn't have the workers. So let's start shutting down this process over here. Starting with stage 1, which is up here. Yeah, right here. Let's actually do this via this. Pick it up, please. We're just going to shut it down by not feeding crude in anymore. That'll work out fine. As these are done, I'm going to pause a couple of them. Especially that one, because we can buffer a little bit of whatever that stuff is called. Fuel gas. We can buffer a little bit of it, so we'll be okay. we're okay staffing-wise now with that being turned off. This one's going to need some... We already used all of our yellows. Oh my god, we already used all of our yellow construction parts. I should have built another storage for them so we had more of them. That's okay, we'll get there. We could also maybe expand this, or we could just Unity boost it. Let's do Unity boost, and that should be better. These are... Wait, why are you backed up? Output is full. Okay, so it's not you. Well... Actually, it is you. You're the problem. Bring those back down again. We are outputting 24 times 3, which is greater than... Well, we can't... Oh, yes, we can afford those. Which is greater than the 60 we could carry here. So I want you to go into there, and then I want this one here to be upgraded also. Just Unity completing them here. I'm going to do this one too. I'm not going to Unity upgrade that one though. And then this one here. Unity that one. And that should be enough for now. Yeah, not enough workers. That means something else got done. You got done. That one we'll kind of need, but I will pause it for now to keep the errors away. And this should be shutting down soon. Not yet, because we do still have a little bit of crude left, but soon. I didn't really have anywhere to put it, so they're just kind of using it all. But it won't take long. I guess I could have had it get shoved in here. Do you have any room? No room. We're going to end up having a another input here anyway later, so this will be okay, I think. Later. If that even lasts that long. Alright, it burned out, so it's fine. We can delete that one. This is now empty, so this will run out after one more proc. Go. Delete that, delete this. Getting these parts back will also help us, so that'll be for the build, so that'll be good. And then this will run itself down and dry. Good. Once it outputs all of its fluids here, except for the steam, of course, we can delete it, which will save us or buy us back some workers. And then you will be out in just a moment. But you have diesel and oil to get rid of. Fine. New refugees. Okay, good. I will let one more of those come in, I think, and then shut that off. This can be deleted now. Excuse me. Now, too. This pipe is empty. It can go. All of this is empty, so it can all go. Over here, you are full. You might have some in there as well. We're just going to have to use some of this stuff as it comes out. You're full and backed up on sulfur. I'm going to go ahead and delete that, I think. And then this, we're going to figure out how we're going to deal with that sour water. It might just end up getting dumped in the ocean. We'll have to see. We can get rid of the steam, though, I think. Yeah, probably. Let's start hauling this off. And this off. And this off. All of that off. Actually, you can haul all of it off. Why wait, right? Right. Well, actually, let's just do the acid first. That way we can turn most of it into acid, because we'll definitely use the acid. And we're flaring off the ammonia, but that's fine. Right, so we should be able to unpause this one now. And we should get some... Oh, we need a little bit more hydrogen yet. That means I need you. Well, you don't have any fuel gas yet. All on these other pipes. Okay, what are we backed up on? Backed up on this because we need a little bit of hydrogen. little bit of hydrogen. Do I have any hydrogen made? I do not. Can I make some easily? Is it this one? No, it's this one. Hydrogen. Too far, Wally. Far. It could electrolyze a little bit of ammonia to make some. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, electrolyzer is here. And I guess I'll just flare. Do this. Do this here. Into there. Unpause, please. And let the trucks pick it up. We're gonna electrolyze a little bit of this to get some hydrogen out of it, and then I want to just it's just nitrogen, so I can just not even have to flare it. I just smokestack it. I think that's free. Even better. A little bit of that will be fine. You'll store at 40. That'll be good enough for the truck to come and get. And then that hydrogen needs to be allowed in here. And I think the way to do that is to just put down a little tank. And request hydrogen. A little one. Did I prioritize that output? I did. Okay. And that'll do. Nice enough. Oh, we also need to unload this. So you can just take all of it and go. Did I not allow delivery at the... I didn't allow delivery at these. Turn that on. Alright, so this should take care of it. Just need to bring in a little bit of that, and here it comes. All we need is a little. That might be enough already, but I'll let them go ahead and do a little bit more of this, because it won't hurt to process a little bit more. Actually, that's about all we're going to get is a little bit more. Because they just stole all my nitrogen there. You're processing again, that's good. This got used mostly up. These other ones are going to get used up mostly as well. Let's do this and this and this and this and that and this and that and these also. Oh yeah, I guess we could process all that sour water down. Even if we have to burn off some of the sulfur, I guess that's fine. We're making it all into acid, so it's even better. Alright, we are out of diesel. Hopefully we're making some. Not yet. You're full, so you're waiting on products. You're fine. This needs to output. Did I miss a pipe? Pause. Miss a pipe. I did miss some pipes. Unity build those 2 pipes. Right there. And on this side, they're already done. I just missed them over there. Okay. Anybody else that I missed? Probably. You're chugging away. That's good. And then you'll produce some naphtha, which is going to eventually get to here. Okay, we have distillation again. Oh no, actually the naphtha is coming over here first. That's fine. It'll be fine that way. And then Still chugging. You're still chugging. This can be deleted now. You are basically done. There's not enough left there, so delete that. You're out. You're out. You're out. You're out. We don't need the steam anymore, so you're done. You're all done. Still got water coming in here. We're making this, which is fine. This is done. That's done. This is done. That's done. This is done. This is done. That needs to stay because that's switching that around. That's fine. And you'll make whatever you can out of that. Oh no! Crap. I missed that last arrival. Now I have too many people. So I need to upgrade one of these because I don't have... Okay, good. I don't have anywhere else to go with them. Let's see. We are out of diesel. Why did that just go? Oh, I know why. Because of that. Delete that, please. You go. You and you and you and you and you go. Also that one. This goes, that goes, this goes. I could do this. Just to make more of that sulfur into acid so we don't have to waste it. Then I would like to reverse this pipe and this pipe, and then also reverse that and this. That way we can drain these pipes out. This water, I'm still using this. Go ahead and try to get rid of the sulfur. And then I'm probably going to spin that around too. Just turn it into acid. And we'll just have a little bit of extra acid, but we'll delete it from here. Eventually, yeah, there we go. Here we all go. Yeah, so we used it all. Delete that, delete this, delete that, delete this. And then you can just keep processing that for now. This pipe and that pipe can both go. These pipes salvage that water. But not a great reason, but a reason. Let's go ahead and delete these. They will take their oils over to get used elsewhere. This one should have also been deleted and was not. Fuel station's out of fuel. Hopefully we're making diesel. A little bit. Problem. Sour water. Did I miss another pipe? No. What is your problem? Output is full of water. Did I not prioritize these? I did. This one and that one. You're going into this to make steam, which is not getting used in sufficient quantities. I need to not have this here anymore, but I think what I'm going to do is flip it. And then I want to, that's now an output, so I want to prioritize you and you as outputs. And then I want to take this and flip it. And then I want to tell them to pick it all up. For a little while. And we'll delete it eventually, but a little while. We need to vent some water. I have too much coming in. I mean, worst case, this provides more than it needs to. So it won't be critically bad, but... Wait, I paused. Oopsie. Come and get it, please. Take this water someplace else. Alright. Now we can move again, except that you're not outputting your fuel gas. It goes here. Oh, this pipe's backwards. Aqua, please. There we go. Okay. Got a bug fix. Always got a bug fix. Go ahead and build this too. Ah, wrong buttons. Build another one of these. That should be done now. Don't need it anymore. We should be making decent diesel now. I do have that priority outputted. We don't need these guys until that's full. We don't even want them until that's full. Well, we don't need them until it's full. We are flaring ammonia, which is expected. Actually, wait a minute. We shouldn't be. Nope, we need to output that priority. Bug fixes, bug fixes. Fix me a bug. Should be getting some hydrogen in here. Good. Should be getting hydrogen in here. Good. But these things are going to produce some steam and start taking over from the coal. A little slowly, but they'll do it. We got a slightly improved spot here in the middle of town. A little bit better housing. We'll upgrade the rest of them at some point, but I needed that emergency-wise, so we did it emergency-wise. Okay, what else is left here? You're done now? No, you're not done. You're not... Yeah, you're waiting to output more acid. Okay, fine. We're just full up on acid. We're not using that much. I think right now we're using it for glass and copper. And that might be it. I could do this. It wouldn't hurt. Unless, of course, we don't have the supplies for that. But at least it's a place for some acid to go. We can do some more cleaning up here. You guys should be able to be deleted now. Yeah. Empties. Then I'm just going to end up reversing this pipe. And we'll be good to go. This is stuck waiting for more of that to be taken. You could actually accept it, I suppose, and we could keep processing it. Wouldn't hurt. This is done. In there still. Also just the sulfur. That can go. Sand mine needs to be expanded. Okay. Let's go out another bit. We shouldn't need to go much further than that. Maybe a little bit more. Just in case. And then let's do edit area. And push that down there. There we go. Fuel station. Yes, we know. Thank you. We're trying to make the diesel as fast as we can make the diesel. Not going to activate that anytime soon, but we could activate you and you. And, also get these ones started. Also. Yes, that was redundant. You're producing 36, you're only doing 24, so let me open up another one of these. Chicken farm has not enough chicken feed. Not good. Let's go ahead and do a third one of these, just in case. In case we need it. And these guys will start consuming this sulfur. Once they get the naphtha. Oh, I missed a couple of pipes here too. Just unity those. Fine. Go. Okay. Bug fixing. Bug fixing. Let's see, you're making 9. These each use 3. This will also use 6. It's time. Nerd! Welcome in. You make it all the way home? Also, I was being sarcastic or not actually understanding the true meaning or the true purpose of your trip. Accusing you of going all the way there just to meet up with Aussie Nuts. I didn't realize that it was true until you were on the last leg of that trip. Put this full again, yeah. Acid. Down. Build that. And then, don't do that anymore. One's ready to delete when we can. And we're just going to empty this into making more acid. It'll be fine. And I guess I will activate this burner, because we're gonna need to burn some sulfur. Burn some rubber. Eat my dust. Okay, diesel might be doing okay. Maybe. See. This is all going now. You guys do at least have enough hydrogen now. That's good. Excavator get stuck again? No. Oh, yes, you did. You're out of work to do again. Let's expand this once more. Let's actually do it this way first, though. Yeah. Let's go just out here and come up, like actually to there maybe. Now I will give you. Oh, here. Yeah, let's give you these ones as well. And then we're going to go this way also. Go there to start with. And then up into here also. At the very least. And then restructure again. That stays there. Almost. This goes up here to that point. You can just scooch on over here. Hey, Marshall, welcome in. This goes here. Stays. This goes... Actually, no. Let's just go to there for right now. And then go all the way over here. And then I want to take this up to about there. And this needs to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. How'd that go? Pretty good. Dig away. Can you dig it? Get that sand back up and running. Not that we are critically in need of it, but we will be eventually. This water's still complaining. It's still going up. I think we go up to... Actually, I don't know where the... I think it's 40%, maybe? We'll see. Alright, so you're still taking away acid from here, which is fine. And intended. And we'll just burn off this sulfur here, what's in excess. I did set those priorities correctly, yes.
Nerd alert!
Today's nerd shirt is channel gear. We do have some hydrogen accumulating, which is nice. We're going to have to start using it. Then. Otherwise, we'll have problems. These are doing quite well. Did I ever go out and upgrade this? Did not. Oh, deliver cargo. Oopsie. You were ready to go, but I never did it. It needs to be upgraded. Needed to be upgraded. Okay, how is this going, by the way? We got a few more. Let's do a copy of this. Do that again. Do it this way, though. Actually, I didn't need to do it again. But let's do that. And then we'll do this. Y'all can go and build that. Alright, ship delivered the cargo to the oil rig. That means that we can now wait for it to finish upgrading. And then we can double the production. That takes more workers then. Exactly double the workers because we're doubling the production. But that means we're producing twice as much, and we can also store quite a bit more here. And that'll give this ship more opportunity to go back and forth because it hauls 2,000, so it won't leave until there's at least 2,000. We upgraded these to mediums. That's good. Diesel's still struggling. So, what do we do with the hydrogen? Well, a few things. Eventually, I want to use it for power. We could actually possibly use it for power now, but I would want to do some tweaking here. Let's reverse this pipe and delete one of these. Also delete this one. Too much water built up here. I probably should have put a tank in this line. Probably. I think it'll be okay. Let's bring in hydrogen here. Instead of that stuff is deleted also. And then you can burn hydrogen instead of that. Did I make these a higher power priority? 5 versus 6. That's actually kind of fine because I'd rather burn hydrogen than coal if we have it. So we'll do that. That needs an upgraded pipe. Just Unity build it. It's fine. Because it needs to move 72, not 60. This needs to be deleted. This can be deleted. Chicken farm's still complaining. We'll go deal with that eventually. Get more work to do with the chicken anyway. Okay. Now at least we are using some hydrogen. The other use for hydrogen is vehicles. Which we can probably actually start doing as well. How is this doing? Is it always full? We're moving more product than we are producing. Yes. So let's unpause another one of these. We probably have to expand our town a little bit again. You guys are done. What's am I using sulfur? Am I using sulfur for anything other than rubber and acid and fertilizer? No. Okay. We're not making a whole lot of fertilizer because we're not really using it, but we should. We should probably switch one of these to potatoes. Start with. We're already making too many vegetables as it is. And with the additional potatoes will come additional animal feed. We could also step up the wheat production. Wait, what else are we making animal feed out of? Yeah, wheat and corn. We have either one. Let's do the corn. Because it's higher. Wait, is it higher priority? Yeah, wheat, then corn, then potatoes. So it's... no, though, I guess we should do wheat. Back to vegetables for a second. Corn produces more for growth. So it produces... Don't do acid, not good for me? Oh, man. 5.4 minus 4.1. Divided by 4.1. 31% more. And over here... produces 33% more. So basically it's a wash. Or, wheat produces 33% more. Basically a wash, but we could put, guess we could increase the wheat production. We have far too many vegetables being made. That much is certain. So there. So there. We're just wasting them, basically. Actually, we could probably use more corn anyway here. And then eventually we'll need more eggs. But we gotta deal with that problem first. I think. Yeah, the feed problem. So let's switch this to more corn as well. And we'll see if... I mean, I just took a lot of vegetables away. Because we're only growing vegetables in one plot now. But I can also do less of the green stuff. And use more fertilizer to maintain levels. So we'll figure it out. We could even just say, hey, let's increase this product. Let's do fertilizer here. Increase the 5.7. We can actually find this out. How many vegetables do we need? 14. So we definitely need more than what we have. Maybe I do like wheat, vegetable. You're in 4, you're in 3. And we do corn, vegetable. That puts me at 3.4 plus 2.8 plus 5.7, which gets us a little bit closer. For now, that's probably fine. But I can also step up the fertility too. That'll be fine if we have to do that. Ooh, this is actually dwindling. Kind of. Maintaining food properly is kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, diesel's full. Okay. Then, in that case, we could start cracking it. Although, I don't know that I want to until we actually are using hydrogen more. So, maybe we wait on that. Yeah, they're using it almost as fast as they're... Oh, I should also do this too. Oh, yeah. We can change over this to use a different kind of fuel, i.e. hydrogen. And then I can run a hydrogen pipe, just Mark 1, it should be fine, from here down to here. Should I put up a tank here? No, this will be fine. Down. Let's go right next to these. Alright, and then I'm assuming they come and pick up the diesel. Maybe they don't, I don't know. I don't know what happened to the diesel that was in there. Not a clue. But yeah, we don't want to start cracking diesel till we have more use of hydrogen. So the other use of hydrogen is in trucks, which we need to actually research, I think, still. Take a look. Yep, hydrogen cells. We need to do that. Then let's tuck our way back into here and do like arc furnace eye. Wastewater treatment would be good. Incineration plant is also a good thing, and greenhousing. And that'll help with other matters. The reason I don't want to crack diesel yet, even though this is backed up, is because I don't want too much hydrogen being made. And if I do that, I'm going to make a bunch of hydrogen. Because if I make too much hydrogen and this gets backed up, then this won't work. Because it'll stop up with these things not being able to output their fuel gas because of no hydrogen, and also the hydrogen because of no hydrogen. So I got to be real careful there. Yeah, real careful. So you fueled the ship up, but until we produce more hydrogen, I'm not going to get any out here. But I should also priority out that. Well, maybe I should unpause one of these. That'll put us at 36 and 18. No, sorry. 20. Wait a minute. 36 and 18. Yes, which is 54. And this is only 48, but I think we'll be all right. Okay. So, with that, what do we want to do next? I want to check on these. Yeah, we're going to have a problem with food again, but we are producing more here. We do need to build the meat processing of this then, too. That might be the next thing to build, because that'll also reduce our need for eggs. And I think it's the next thing that I kind of wanted to build anyways. So, didn't do any food market 2s yet, but yeah, chicken farm. We can also use a food processor to turn the carcasses plus water and salt into meat and meat trimmings, propane and propane accessories. So food processor is in here and here. And that's the only recipe that we have right now. It will take in water. We don't have coming in at the moment. Yeah, we do. We have it being pumped out right here. Let's do something like that. Let me grab a salt bucket here. If if I put this in correctly, means you need to scooch over a little bit. I put this in like that, and then you can go like this. You need 3. You are a 2. Let's go with U-shape 1 into there. Flat 1 into there. Then the water can come down here. Can't just do that. Move that back. No. What I want to do is move this up, which means moving all of this by 1. Moving this up by 1. Delete that. They'll come and get the... Actually, it's just Unity. Delete that. And then moving this up by 1. Rebuilding that belt. Unity. And then adjusting these guys. So you'll go there. Unity. This pipe is the one that I wanted to adjust. I think I will delete it, and I will move this up there. Reconnect that. Unity that, please. And this, please. And then take this one out and around like that. Like that. And then we need to have 2 outputs here. One for meat, which is flat, and one for meat trimmings, which is loose. There. And there. Right. And there. Okay, let's build this. You will be meat, and you will... So you don't need to try and get rid of it. And you will be meat trimmings, and you will try to get rid of it all. And we already have it set up to make meat trimmings into compost over here. So we'll do that. That's getting made. Let's come over here then. Copy this. Set it to meat. Copy this. Set it to meat. And then we have one final thing to do. And that is to allow slaughtering. And we'll have to kind of play with this to find out exactly how much slaughtering we want to do. But that should yield us 9 carcasses every month. Meat trimming into meat popsicles? No, you can't make meat popsicles. You can make something else out of it later, I think. But not meat popsicles. We can burn it. We're not going to do. We can make it into fuel gas and compost, or just compost. We're going to do just compost. Ah, yes. Sausages. You can make sausages. So that's going to make 9 carcasses. 9 carcasses will make 30% of this. Well, half of 9. So 4.5 meat. And once we get it started... Oops, I didn't let them build this. Once we get it started, we'll know how much meat we need to provide based on how much eggs we are providing. I see we have soybeans now. We do have soybeans now. Okay, good. That, and then we can do this one as well. And then I can delete this. So we're going to have to do a little bit of balancing between the eggs and the meat. But this is probably good. You basically 1 carcass for every 50 chickens you have in this farm. So that's kind of the goal there, but it's kind of a bit of a fuzzy goal. How are you doing? How are you doing? Give me like 3 of these. Yeah. Then give me like this many. And I can actually probably delete. Yeah, I could delete a few of these down here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them maybe. Oh, we got another busted up. Yes, we do. Recover, please. Okay, so, you're doing the thing. You're doing the thing. We'll deliver some of these in just a moment, and we'll see how much we actually need. It won't tell us until we start, basically. We definitely need more eggs, but like I said, the eggs will balance out. Right now, we're using 10 eggs per month, capable of using 10, and we're only producing 6.5, but that'll go down when the meat goes up, so it'll work out okay, probably. A little bit more on the meat. Did I not demand these? I did demand them. Okay. Oh, I gotta wait until we have the whole truck full. Right. Truckload. Alright, good. We're just about ready here. One more craft and we'll be ready to go. There it is. And then somebody should come and pick it up. Nope, they won't. Now they will. And also, okay, I did do that. What is your guys' problem? Stop trying to go over there. Why are you trying to go over there so bad? I don't get it. Let's see. For you guys, that's too much. That's what I want right there. Okay, last one. And it's just about time to probably have you stop that for a while. Let's go ahead and pull the plug here. You finish. I have 2 of them working on that. I built another one off camera. And then we're going to want to do... that. That. Okay. Let's see if we got any numbers here. We did. 4.5 meat. Now only 5 eggs needed. So we're making 6.59. Let's take that down. What did I say? 4.5 meat. Actually, I needed that back up there. We're not gonna slaughter any for a little while, but we need 9 to get 4.5. because of this. So we need 9 to get 4.5. That's fine. We're just going to end up producing too many eggs, which might end up being a problem. But I think, if I remember correctly, this will just not output if they're backed up. They'll output one thing and not the other if they're backed up. We're producing 0 carcasses right now because we're turning our chickens back into laying hens. Once they get up to max, then we'll slaughter again. Or up to this mark, I mean. Slaughter again. Seems high. I guess it's alright. Might be making too many potatoes now. We'll see. Always rebalance things. Okay. Next crazy job. What's next on the... Actually, what's next on the building list here? Not much. Fermentation. This turns corn mash. So we can make corn mash somewhere. Got that recipe. This turns corn mash into ethanol. Ethanol, not really used for a lot until we get to making disinfectant. I'm going to ignore that one for right now, and we'll come back to it. Whether I make the ethanol out of corn or out of sugar, well, we'll have to figure that part out too, because I'm not sure which one I want to do. So we'll have to do some math, see which one's more efficient. But we're going to ignore it for right now. The next thing then is rotary kiln. Oh yes, the rotary kiln, the gas rotary kiln that we're going to run on hydrogen. But I see that we have a potential for actually not enough hydrogen. So let's unpause a couple more of those. And I think we're also going to have to unpause maybe a couple more of those. Do I have enough workers for that? I don't know. Nope. Okay. Upgrade another one of these. More workers. How's this doing? Getting there. Getting there. So this new rotary kiln will replace this one. Enough workers. See, I told you. I called it. 16 short. Do that for a little while. Till we get some more workers in. Let's go ahead and put one of these down. That's going to be under here. Actually, let's just take a look at it here. So this one will make 3 cement from 9 limestone and some fuel. This one will make 6 cement from 18 limestone and some fuel. Also, it's quite a bit less fuel. And if we use hydrogen, we get depleted steam out of it. So why the heck wouldn't we use the hydrogen? Plus, well, we're using hydrogen, so, or making hydrogen like crazy. We're also making fuel gas, but we're turning it all into hydrogen, so. But why wouldn't we do this? I don't know why we wouldn't do this. But what we want to do with this is, rebuild this here to accommodate this production. We're producing 6 here, but right now these are only consuming 3 together. So we're going to want to either upgrade them to Concrete Mixer 2 in order to consume 3 each or have 4 of them. And we're just going to do the upgrades. We're going to do this upgrade as a rebuild rather than upgrading in place because of, well, more. So we'll kind of do the same thing here as we had before. With 2 of those, but these are the Mixer 2s, so they're going to take these 2 recipes. Which is obviously the better version of these. Actually, I wonder if I should do this slightly differently yet. Let's take a continued look. How much more crushing do we need to do to accomplish this now? These will take 6 sand apiece. That's 12 sand. You make 8 sand. So we need an upgrade of this. The only other crusher we have is this one here. And it makes way too much. So I'm not going to do that one. We're just going to make 2 of these, making sand. Right? 6 and 6, yeah. So 12. So 12 sand is going to be 12 gravel. And then we also have the potential for up to 18 times 2 more. 18 and 18 is 36, and 12 is 48 gravel. Means we need 2 of these. Addicted to capping. Welcome in. Today's Nerd Shirt is channel care. And then finally we have need of up to 36 crushed slag, which is 1.5 at these. So we basically need to double this this whole build as well, which is why I was thinking of rebuilding. But I think what we can do is a little bit of both. I also don't know exactly where I'm going to want to put this, but maybe over there is fine. I think we should do a little bit of both. I think we should start with a copy. And I think I'm going to do away with the other things here too. But start with a copy. Go in here someplace. Like that. Didn't want to replace the rotary kiln gas, but we can just upgrade back to it. Upgrade back to it. Upgrade back to it. And then we can expand these as needed, rather than, you know, shenanigans. Let's see. Let's just start cutting this apart, maybe. We need a second one of these. And I think what I'm going to do is... oh, we got to fix the copper mine tower. That's what we got to do. Go there. Mirroring them for reasons. Yep, let's do... oh, we can do this one easily. Why did I use the other... let's do this. And let's do... I don't know if we need to go that far. 1, 2, 3, 4... that. For now. It's focused on copper, so it'll do the copper first, but then there's more stuff for it to do later. Okay, back to it. We're double crushing these, or crushing 2 of these. You get scooched over there, we'll replace this belt. This is gonna have to get scooched over, at least to maybe there, at least. These guys we needed 12 of that, right? 12. 6 and 6 is 12. We need 12 gravel. That's still fine to be a Mark 1 belt. Do that. And then coming out of here, we need another one of you. And that is still just 12, so that still just goes into... where the hell are you going? Huh? Right there. Boom. Okay. Redo this one. You are 36 either way you cut it, so let's go ahead and just do this here. Like that. Full sorting plant is full. That's still got to come from that, but it's got to come from 2 of these. We need 12 plus as much as 36. Yeah, so 2 of these. Although, only one of these actually needs to go into that. Let's do that instead. Cut this, put it over there. We'll still do exactly this for this one. Redo this belt too. That. And then this can go in here now instead. We'll take this out and we'll do this. And we'll do that. Those are lower priority than the one we're going to be putting in yet. And then this belt goes here. Go up to that. And then we also decided we needed 1.5 of these. If we're doing one, oh, we got to do this too. Can you go? No, of course not. Why would you be able to do that? In that case, let's do this. I don't want to do this. And I could go all the way back there. Do this. Put this one there and flip it. Wait a minute. No, that was correct. How did that get correct? Oh, no, that's not correct. Oh, wait, never mind. They don't need to be right lifted there. This comes back down. You can go right there. This goes there, and then we go there. Full sorting plant. Why are you blocked? What's going on? Dirt's going on. Have I filled up this dirt already? I have. Let's do this then. Oopsie. Okay. A gift for ignoring things, right? That'll work. And then we do another one of these right there. And we move this over there. We move this, which is going to just get rebuilt. Yeah, rebuild that. This. Like that. And then this will do the same thing as its neighbor did over here. We're going to upgrade these, by the way, to level 2s, as well as you. And you got to get replaced, because you got to bring hydrogen in for that one. You go here. Please, thank you. Go in there. And that should do it that far. And then I want one of these. There. Water. What to do about water? Do I keep these? Do I do something different? What are we going to do? Well, I don't want them coming from over there for a couple of reasons. Let's start with this. Maybe scooch it over here a bit. Because this hydrogen burning is going to give us 4.5 depleted steam. We can turn that into 2.25 water, which we might as well do. Why the heck not, right? Right. That'll go here someplace. Yeah, that'll work. Delete this. Bring that pipe into there. Put down a pipe balancer. Here. Yeah, this will be okay. You'll go in there. And you'll go up and over this. And into there. Priority input will be from here. And then we just need to decide what we're going to do with about the rest of our water. We could bring in this water. We could still just do this, but we would need more of these. This is only producing 11.4 on average, and these need 12 each. So we would basically need 4 of those instead of 2. Because this is going to produce a little, but we would need 4 of them. I don't know that I want 4 of those big guys sitting around here. A lot of space. You know? A lot of space. Oh, I can redo this somewhat. I forgot. You scooch way over there. That. And then you scooch over here like this. And we're going to just do that for now. And then I can do, I can take all of these out. We don't need them anymore. I can take all of these out. We don't need them anymore. And I can do this. Don't do all of it. Do that much. And then I can do this. Ramp down there. And if we want to be safe, I could also ramp down here. Like this. And then these can come out. That probably should have stayed. For no good reason. Research done again. Something. So I think we bring in water. The other option is we could desalinate it. We could do this and desalinate it. For this. I'd want it closer though. I think then. But how much? We only need that much water. I think I'm going to try to get by with piping it over from here. We have this pipe here already. I think we'll be okay with it. Let's take out this. I'll let you kind of finish up that mess. I don't think we need this water anymore. Go pass out in bed? Alrighty, nerd. Thanks for coming and hanging out. You get yourself a good rest. Given your abundant travels lately. Yeah, turn that around. Do that. Nope. There. This. There. Finally delete you. Delete you, delete you. Delete you. And delete you. That back down. Flip this pipe back around. And then we'll take from there. We'll go down here to where this is going to go. So if this is going to go here... Pipe can go this way. Honestly, we could just build this here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. Give me these first. And that next. You start forcing out so we can clean up what's in here. And, yeah. I also have some pipes left over down there. Yeah, that worked out surprisingly well. I'm going to go slightly past this because I may want, you know, this for some other reason later. And then take it out from here. down into there. Like that. No, don't do that. Do this. Do that. And then that's fine. Actually, reverse that pipe. I don't really feel like I need this fluid storage anymore. So I'm not gonna allow any in there. Try to get it drained out. Try to use up as much stuff as I can here. Okay, you're done. You're done as well. I see that you're already done. Means these are going to wrap up pretty quickly. These things must have a huge internal buffer. That's what she said. Let's unpause this and this. And this and that. This and this. And this and that. That one too should be fine. I'm not going to build the belt yet. No, that belt we're safe to build. That one and that one. This can go, that can go, this can go. That's still clearing its buffer. That's empty now, so that means this is empty as well. Go. That can go. Cool to see me revisiting all the old games. Well, it's not exactly an old game. But yeah. Are we out of? We are out of. Okay. Let's allow delivery here. Kind of already is, but let's go with that. And this. There. You're straight up red. You're red. Red, red, red. Okay, good. Alright, so you're gonna have to go. Because we are out of whatchamacallit here. Yeah. All of that. Anything over 2 years old is an out of meta game? I don't know that I agree with you on that either, especially because this technically is not aged at all yet since it's still being developed. Oh, I had stuff to delete over here. And that can actually go too. And this can be deleted once it's empty. And that will put the priority up on it. Oopsie. They'll put the priority up on it so that they will take from it first. We should also then come over here and not allow deliveries on you and you. This. What to do about this? You. That one I think I'll leave. Maybe. Oh, we could do this, by the way. Start cracking some more of that down. Go ahead and put these up. Alright, so that's just going to have to get deleted when it's empty. Let's go ahead and mark it for deletion so that it gets priority. And then they should have delivered a bunch of sand and a bunch of other stuff here. Did any of it go into there? There's just some sulfur in there. And some crude. Heck, did we get crude in there? So I think I'm safe to build these now. Build the rest of whatever's here. Oops, I missed that little pipe. Yeah, I did. Okay. And then you guys can go red. What was those two? So that the slag gets to get in here and fill this in first. Plus then the stone gets over here and makes it crushable. I probably should have put a priority thingy here, since this needs 2/3 of that. But I didn't put enough space there for it. It'll be alright. You still think it's a shame he didn't do any more with QB Factoria? I don't think it sold well enough. It's a shame that it didn't sell well enough, is what the shame is. So I don't think he wanted to invest any more money into it until it was, or because it wasn't selling. And I don't blame him for that. All right. So it was. I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. But you can only play. I can only play through it so much, really. And now without any, active development, it's not really whatever. Okay, so that's already backed up and stuck. Let's go ahead and unpause these. We'll let them flow, and they're just going to get backed up right there too. And this should be good. I don't need these two selected. Not that it really matters much. The only other issue here is, will we have enough? Should. This isn't making that much. It's not my type of game. Do you have a suggestion? Well, that seems a little counterproductive, but okay. So let's delete this one. We did it. We're going to leave electrolysis here because we are going to use it later to get chlorine. We used it to make hydrogen, but we'll use it to make chlorine later. Thermal storage, I'm not sure what the point of it is. We can talk about it. We can take a look at it and see. Surface cleanup tower needs someplace to dump stuff. Don't you have someplace to dump stuff? Oh, because this... Yeah, this wasn't... It's fine. It's fine. Okay, thermal storage. What is the point of this entirely? It takes in steam. And it outputs... heat and water. The heat gets stored in the thing, I guess. And then we can take water back in and turn it back into steam. I don't know where you would use this. Plus, also, it's lossy. So if you take in a bunch of steam, it turns it into heat and water, same amount of water, then the water can be used then to, with more heat, you lose, what is that, 11% or whatever of the heat there, to get the steam back again. Or I guess what you could do here is take in a bunch of lower pressure steam, or energy, or whatever it is, steam, and accumulate that heat value to make higher steam out of it, I guess. But even that, I'm just like, I don't know what I would use this thing for. Take a look at it, though. So here's the input side. So you can input either steam or water, and it stores the heat in itself. And then it'll output either the steam or the water. But it has to charge and discharge the same type of steam, so... yeah, I don't know what you use that for. Leave it there, maybe we'll come back to it. Food packing is an interesting thing. Food packs are only used for crew supplies for the ship. Is that for the ship? I don't know if that's for the ship or what that's for. But it's also used for trading. So we have this trading dock. You can trade with, let's say, this village here. Will they take food, packaged food stuffs for anything? No, that's a bad example. Over here. No, that's a bad example. Unless upgrading them shows more things. No. Here we go. So they'll take food and they'll give us food packs. They'll give us crude oil. They'll give us ammonia. I guess that's it for now, unless upgrading shows more. But that's actually all we have. So that's something we'll do probably much later, if at all. Maybe eventually you kind of have to do it. But the Batman Arkham games, yeah. So yeah, I believe they are. But yeah, they're not my cup of tea. Oh, hydrogen fuel cell got unlocked too. So this lets us make trucks, excavators, tree harvesters, and planters. Hey, Mark, welcome in. We finished the oil refinery. Makes them run on hydrogen instead of diesel, which was our kind of longer term goal. And then we can also have a fuel station for hydrogen as well, which we need to set up first. And so I think I want to do a couple of them. We only have one diesel station right now, but I think I want to do a couple of hydrogen stations, maybe one here. Let's go to vehicles and hydrogen fuel station. Is that yeah, it is a level 2. Hydrogen fuel station. Put that in, and then we put in a tank of hydrogen, just like we did here. That. And build it, please. And I'm going to make another one. Way the heck over here someplace. Maybe like here would be okay. This is getting full. Definitely need to start making some of those. And then we go into our upgrades thing that we did so much before on. And we just start upgrading. I'm going to start with the trucks. So let's do truck to, or diesel truck. You can see the little icon there shows it diesel. To hydrogen truck. And I want you to do like 20 of them. And so what'll happen is they'll have to bring in all the items we need, including the hydrogen. And then it'll scrap one of the trucks, which means we'll get back all the items. So it'll kind of be like a cyclical thing. But we'll upgrade a bunch of those trucks to use hydrogen fuel cells instead of diesel. Because we are able to be a little bit more efficient on, I think at least, on the hydrogen over the diesel. We did some of the math, I think, last time. We also need to finish these too. But we need more workers in our town. Oh, we can actually put more workers in now. Let's do this one. unpause, let it build. But yeah, this hydrogen fuel cell, that's just going to be some effort of continually upgrading trucks, making sure we have enough hydrogen, of course, to do it, but just constantly upgrading trucks. They all went and grabbed a bunch of fuel. Fine. And we'll eventually assign trucks here to work. But for right now, I'm just going to leave them there as fueling stations. Or as we upgrade the trucks to hydrogen, they can come and fuel up at those points. They'll also be able to fuel up at this one. And will they be able to fuel up at these? Maybe. I think I should turn this off, though, to keep them from doing so. We should actually have done that probably for all of these. And then this shouldn't need that either. Okay, and we used the bricks already. That's good. Great. What about you? Yeah, we shouldn't allow pickup from here either. Definitely not from here since this is powering. Yeah. Alrighty. So that's hydrogen fuel cells. That's going to be some time working through that. The next thing is arc furnaces. I don't think I want to touch arc furnaces yet. Although they do make... I think they make... I think they make like iron and steel much more efficient. But we have to make the graphite out of coal right now. We get this much nicer recipe later, making it out of carbon dioxide. So I don't really want to use this one unless we have to. Because of the coal, but also because of the sour water and the extra power. Batman, nerd shirt? Today's nerd shirt is channel gear. Welcome in. So let's take a look at molten iron with the arc furnace, and then with not. Okay. Right now we're making this recipe. Turns 48 crushed into 48 molten with the intervention of the limestone and the coal. This one it runs at half the speed as this. So this is the other reason why I don't want to do this yet. We'd have to go back to the older design where they run slower. And then 15 coal, so 7.5 coal with 3 graphite. Well, that is better on that front, at least. So it is a little bit more efficient. That. Oh, chemical plant too. That is a little bit more efficient because we get a lot more graphite out of the same amount of coal. But we'd have to go backwards, and I don't want to go backwards. We do get another arc furnace a little bit later, arc furnace 2. And I think that's when I will do the arc furnaces. Yeah, they're here. And then that'll get us the 48 recipe. So I think I'm going to wait till then. You're complaining again, but it's just because this is still processing. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we bypass arc furnace for now. Actually, I'm going to delete it because I don't think we're going to use it. Wastewater treatment. That one. You know, all this wastewater coming out here. Is that the only place we have wastewater now? I think so, because we got rid of the rubber wastewater recipes. And then this is the original distilling one. We got rid of that too. So now we can turn, here's the recipes. We can turn wastewater into water and sludge with the use of chlorine and either sand or filter media. Sludge can then be turned into fuel gas and compost. You don't have to wear the ice shield anymore? Nice. Don't slag dumping. Wouldn't there be less clean people, more space between the dumpers? Yeah, that's true. So I've been hemming and hawing over this whole thing. I actually didn't want to do that, did I? I've been hemming and hawing over this whole thing. And you're probably right on that. But you guys really went to town on that. Day marks 1 week? Nice. Take a couple of these out. And I should have done this as dumping only. I screwed that up. This should have been dumping only. That also means you can shower. That's what I smell. Oh, dirt. We also can fix the dirt dump here, too. And yeah, I think you might be right, Mark. I think we should space them out a little bit more. So we'll do that in the next row. Let's actually just go ahead and do like this. That should have been mining only, not leveling, but just mining. This could be leveling. Definitely need to get that filled in. I think also I should take one of these miners out of here. Or excavators out of here. And put it, you can take a bunch of those too. Put it back over here. And let it help with this excavation so we get more down the line here. Okay. Where was I? Wastewater treatment. Take a better look at that. We get this new wastewater treatment plant. It has really just 2 recipes we can use right now because toxic slurry is not something that we are making. Let's see. I think so. You just need November to get here so you can get the right eye done. Yeah. And then we can use mixers to make the filter media. Mixer 1, mixer 2, I guess, or something. Oh no, it's which kind of sand you use. Okay. So we're gonna want to do both of these things. Because we're gonna want to use filter media rather than sand, since 8 sand is equivalent to 8 filter media. Although we do need more chlorine for this one. Whereas this makes more water out of it too. More sludge, more water. Interesting. Whereas this is 12 sand, so it's like 1 to 3, and this is basically 1 to 1. So I do want to do the filter media. So let's design something for this. We're gonna build it over here near the coastline, I think. But we'll design it over here someplace. Out of the way. So we want, I think is it in water? No, it's in waste management. Wastewater treatment. So we'll have the muddy sludge, sorry, the wastewater coming in here. Also need chlorine coming in here, which we get from electrolysis. And we electrolyze brine in order to get that. That means we have to make brine. It's fine. And then we have to make this filter media. And we only need 8. And one of these things makes 36, I think I saw. We want to use the manufactured sand for sure. 36, so we're going to have a huge surplus of this. But these are used for something else too, right? No, just for the toxic slurry, which will come later. So we'll just, it's fine. We'll just, put these in a box and we'll use them later. I could even, maybe I should even make these elsewhere and then bring them in. Maybe we should do this as a separate build. It might be a better idea. Water's output here. For this recipe, we get 3/4 of the water back that we put into it as waste. We also will need to make this brine, which we make with evaporation ponds. We could also do this, but we don't really need the water like that, probably. So we're just going to do, we need 18. Actually, we don't even need that much. Oh, yes, we do actually need that much. We need 2 of these. Ooh, okay. We need 16, which means we need 24 brine. 24 brine means that we can distill the water? That's, yeah, no. 24 brine means probably this evaporation pond. We could do the unheated one. Yeah, let's do that. And that'll go, nope, not there, but it'll go here. And we just connect those together with a pipe. Or we could go in the middle or something. Figure that out. So these come together to go there. We bring in the filter media here. The muddy sludge we have to take out. The sludge goes out and we'll have to turn that into fuel gas and compost over here at our compost maker thingy. Here, one of these basically. We'll definitely prioritize this over the potatoes. Right now we have far too much of this though. And if we have too much sludge, we're gonna have to burn it. Assuming, we should check the math again. Wastewater produces 1-to-1 water pollution. Burning sludge produce 1-to-1 air pollution. But it's, what is that, like 4 point something to 1? Yeah, 4.4 to 1. As to how much sludge we get out of it. So we definitely want to make it into sludge and burn the sludge. You can really tell the difference between the non-cataract and the cataract? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Okay, so this will work out okay. You're making 24. This will just go in like that. Truck is struggling again. There and there. What the heck are you guys complaining about now? Oh, again, with the excavators and the avalanches. They dig, the avalanche comes in, and then they get stuck up on the avalanche, because God forbid they'd be able to drive down it. Do that. Let's put this, I do it like that instead. Even come down by 1 more. Or even 2 more. Go there and just plug it right into that. Yeah, we'll do this as a separate build. We'll bring in those here. Filter media. Yoink. That'll take water out of the ocean. That'll make this stuff. Maybe I put you up there too then? There. Flip that around. Maybe. And then, this goes into a loose storage, the sludge does. but we need to prioritize it so that we can also handle burning it. Means we need a U-shaped balancer. That. Come out like this. You'll go in there. You'll go in there. You'll prioritize that one. This will be sludge, and you will try to get rid of it. And if not, we'll burn it. We'll pipe that in. We'll pipe this water back out again into the storage. So this build, we definitely aren't going to need 36 to start with, but we might as well build for it. So we need to have 12 sand and 24 gravel. Those were in what? Crusher. Sand only makes 8. Doggone it. Alright. That means we need 16 and 24. Which means we need 2 of these also. One of them goes directly into those, though, and the other one can go directly into this. That's fine. And then we need coal too. So this is basically going to be the same build as we had for concrete. Here. Minus or plus or something a little bit. That basically. I did not grab the lift. But I think I will change this. I think I will change this. I don't need the extra confusion here. U-shaped balance. This. You'll come over to here. You'll go into there. You'll go like this. And then you can come right into here. You don't need these. This can go, these can go together and into there. And then we bring in a bucket of coal over here too. I think I'll put it back here with this one just for no good reason. Except I missed. Coal. And that number is tiny as well. And now, can I shorten or simplify this any? No. Let's priority output that just for reasons. We're making 48 and you only need 16. So no, actually we don't need to priority it out. That's fine. And then you go into one of these types of buckets down here on the output. Filter medium. And that's that build. Let's get that started first. It's rock and coal. Just build it over here near the coal, I guess. Maybe we build it, though, like this. That. Go ahead and build that, please, everybody. Tree harvester's board. Oh, that we can rectify. Mark them all, and then I'll see which ones it can't reach. Take them from there. Won't be able to reach those four, though. Nope. Right click? Yeah, right click that. Uh-oh, settlement is full of trash. Why are we not burning that trash? We are burning the trash. Are we making too much trash? Looks like La Nina's gonna make her appearance this year, huh? Are we outputting recyclables and biomass? Yeah, looks like it. Unity build that, please. You guys are destroying 18 at a time. It was 36, now it's 54. How much trash are we making? Yikes. It doesn't tell me anywhere that I know of how much trash we're actually producing. But it's going... was going down. Going down now. Oh, oop. I hope the hell it's going down now. But it's actually, does that tell me... not there, but... zero waste. Yeah, it's going down. Slowly, but it's going down. Did we finish up this dirt? We did. Okay, let's turn dirt back on over here. Dirt. Dirt. Wait, don't do that. I need to do this differently. There should be a little bit more wall here. You go there, which means you go there. These two don't go here. And instead, they become these. Right. This one is up more level. All right, and then I do... oh, build that, please. And this too. Then I do something like this. Not quite like that. Like this. And like this. In the end. Flip that one. Oh, I can't flip that? You schmuck. And then build those two, please. I got distracted or something when I was doing that? I don't know. Probably. All right. Was I working on again? Oh yeah, we built this. And that's already done. Okay, good. Then we had this thing. Just cut it. It'll be fine. And I want to put it over here near where we're producing the wastewater already anyway. I don't really want it that close, though, I don't think. Try to get into Captain Ministry, but the math seemed daunting. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of math, but... I think I'm going to put it over here. But I think what I want to do is borrow this thing. And come back this way. So. And then I want to level this off here, like that. This is kind of in my way again. Let's turn off this again, which will force them to deliver. What is going on with? Are we out of concrete? Out of concrete. Are you producing our concrete, or have you stopped? You've stopped. Why have you stopped? Water. Wait, we're not piping water down here? Oh, I know why. Because of this. Wanted to take this pipe out. Oh, no, not that. Nope, 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 nope. Undo. Undo, undo, undo. Just want to take out that much of it. Alright, there we go. Oopsie. I forgot to go back and check on that. We're not making any damn concrete because I didn't have any damn water. Oops. Oops, oops. Oops, what's with the oops? What do you mean oops? Okay, so I want some dirt to be dumped here, which shouldn't take very long. The problem, and the reason why I am not dumping the dirt here along this edge normally is because it takes them freaking forever to dump enough dirt to fill the edge in. So yeah, that's why I've been ignoring the edge, because I will probably almost certainly extend this down, and then I might as well just dump the rock in the ocean and put the dirt on top. So I may end up moving this station up here out of the way a little bit. Okay, this has gone down quite a lot, actually. There's no more waste in the settlement, and it's all in here, and it's going down. And we do have incineration plant coming up next, which is going to burn this trash. That'll be good, too. Yeah, all this dirt we have here needs to be dumped into that ocean. We can, though, remove this. It's just a build. Is this building a factory and shit? Like houses and communities maintained. So it's mostly based around the factory and shit. But you do have to keep your people sufficiently happy. So this is our little village here. They start out in shipping crate based housing, and then they can kind of eventually upgrade and build this second level housing, which looks like very basic kind of maybe prefabbed concrete housing. But they need 4 different food groups: carbs, protein, vitamins, and treats. They need electricity, water, household goods, household appliances, and there's more, I think, categories beyond these, as well as food, of course, but food's broken out here. They also need to have their waste taken care of, both in the form of solid waste, which is managed here at a waste collection, as well as recyclables waste, I'm handling here, and biomass waste, which I'm handling here. Electricity is brought in here by the transformer. And then we also bring in water and take out wastewater. So they produce four different kinds of waste. Trash, or just plain waste, wastewater, biomass, and recyclables. And we can use all of those things to make other things in different ways. And so what we're working on right now is the ability to turn the wastewater, to filter the wastewater to produce some clean water and to produce some solid waste product. Solid waste product. Yeah, it's a big old factory where workers live, and they want their stuff too. And the more stuff they get, you get this stuff called Unity here. And what that lets you do is either boost a building's production, so you can double it. It also allows you to insta-build things without the trucks having to deliver the materials. It still uses what you have in storage, but insta-build. And you can also use it to refuel the trucks. Let's say you run out of gas someplace. They can refuel from that. It's kind of nice, too. And yeah, see, we've dumped a bunch of dirt here already, and we barely made a dent. Gotta keep on dumping. I think I need to move this dang captain's office again. Can I find a place to put it that I won't have to touch it for a while? Maybe out here or something? Saw the shipping carriers, you couldn't make out what they were? Yeah, that's a little bit tough to tell. Just Unity that, and then I can take... building, captain's office 2. Put it out here someplace. You mean like right up against this wall? That. I'll just Unity build it. Should have upgraded this belt as well when we upgraded these, so that we maintain the same throughput on the recycling or the reusing. That we, yeah. Because this is full again. Yeah. Be fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and let them build this a little bit closer here then. Maybe in here someplace. But I also will then want to have one of these there. So let's move this again. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's see. This... I put in... truck ramp. Vehicle ramp. Go there. Yeah. Build that, please. There's literally shit you have to get rid of. Yes. Literally shit. That'll go there. Then this one go... Interesting, but it can go... Oh, yeah, it can go like that. That's good. This one can go like this into there. Except, this is... Yeah, let's take a look. Down here, maybe? Yeah. So we're using more water than we're producing wastewater, which makes some sense. And this will consume more wastewater than it produces water. But we'll need to be able to provide a little bit of water to this still. And I think what I'm going to do for that is just cut in a balancer. And just keep the idea of this. Really? No, I'm not off by one. Let's go right there, just like that. Perfect. Keep the idea of this. We'll put a pipe in right there. How much water were we using again? Nope, not there, but here. 54. 54. Well, we need... This actually should be a 2. This should be a 2. That should be a 2. And this should be a 2. We want a priority in on this so that we use the water coming back from recycling first. And then we use this supplied water second. The only other question is, maybe I should do this. Yeah, let's do this too. Let's put buffers in here. Let's bring this one like that. And this one like that. That way we can buffer the water and the wastewater as it's coming and going to the recycling. Ah, good, they've made some headway on that. Let's grab a seawater pump. We're gonna want it to be over here. Means I want them to fill a little bit more dirt in before we do. Yeah, there's a little bit there. Okay, all these trucks piled up here, though, jammed up. Get out of the way. I can see what I'm looking at here. Wait, didn't that not work? Okay, it's being finicky. Is there a hotkey I can do for that? No, of course not. Would there be a hotkey? Surface cleanup's complaining again, but we have plenty more spots for you to dump it, so it's not that. It's the other part. Actually, what I could do for that, is I'll allow you to output to here. And then they'll be able to deliver here directly. Ah, good. Okay. Let's go ahead and build this monstrosity. Not that part yet, just this part. And then I also need 48 of that water, so we can just do one of these. And that'll go into there. You know what? Actually, now that I'm looking at that, move this down. We'll flip it. Put it in right there. And I will do one of these. Where the heck that output goes. There. Flip this. That'll be good. This did not get built. Go. And that'll be good too. Burner has no recipe selected. That's fine. You're gonna burn sludge. Go ahead and do this. Let's take water out of this. Stop whining. All right, recover you. Get yourself locked in there. Probably should build these two. What are we doing on the diesel replacement? Looks like we're doing. Let's go back in here. Yeah, we did them. Do 20 more. Just doing trucks, not doing excavators yet. Let's do trucks first. Let's see, you've got the water, you're making waste. We did buffer a bit of waste through there. We're accumulating it now. We are also making brine here, which is gonna back up pretty quickly into that. That's good. And then we can delete this one. Because we do not need this one anymore. We have this one. We only need one. For now, we only need one. We'll need another one later. We have a bigger town. And then they've dumped wastewater. Now, what else are we dumping here? Any other sources of wastewater? We said no. Any other sources of sour water? No. Not unless we need to do this. I'll leave it there. We might need it for sour water. It's fine. So this is accumulating wastewater. We need to bring in the filter media, which I did not do because I forgot again to turn that on. So, filter media, let's go. And then we'll start filtering wastewater into water. And it's building up here, so we got to do this quickly. We don't have time for shenanigans. Get in here. There they are. Bring in the filter media. That looks yummy. That's processing. Outputting water. And shit. Alright. And we've already used up all the wastewater we had saved up, so we have to wait until we get some more saved up. Meantime, this is buffering up water, and it's getting piped in here, and it will prioritize over this tank, which means that we won't need to use quite so much fresh water for this process. Which means that we can now swap out the muddy sludge here, or extend this, I should say, a bit. We want to do that. And we want to do a belt here. And I want to redo this slightly. There. Go ahead and build this, please. Take all the potatoes out of here. And you're going to put them in there, effectively. This will need to switch to sludge, not potato. Go ahead and throw the potatoes into the shipyard. We'll grab them out later. It will take all those potatoes and throw them in there, probably. Yes, good. Maybe somewhere else, too. And let's delete all, please. Alright. And now that those are all gone, we switch this to sludge. And we allow the trucks to bring it in. And they're already going to get some. They will make sludge. And you will make potato stuff. The sludge is here. The truck just picked it up. On its way in. Nice. And whenever this gets full, we'll just burn it off. Which, yeah. So I think that's good for that one. Let's go ahead and delete wastewater treatment. Next time, we'll start with incineration plants and work our way on. We need to do some soybean farming, which gives us access to another new item. We'll have to food item made out of the soybeans. If you know your soybeans, you know where that's going to lead to. But let's also set up some more researches here. Let's do ship engine. I'll do weapons while we're at it, since we're doing upgrades anyway. Gold smelting. We need to get to the gold before we can smelt the gold, but that's fine. And then plastic. We don't have canola seeds yet. We should get those probably once we can do the engine thing here. Same thing with root seeds. We need to get those in yet. We'll do those in a little bit. And then after that, luxury goods will be a little bit away yet because we'll need to have gold before we can make them. And then we also have to import goods. So there. But I believe you never finish InfraSpace? Yep. We also have Silicon Electronics, which gives us the Electronics 2. Finally, we have Electronics 1. We've had those since the beginning. Snacks production, that's a fun one to do. We'll take that as well. Although we won't be able to make it for a little while, I don't think. Because I don't think we can make cooking oil. Well, we can make cooking oil out of soybeans. Okay. And then we should probably start taking a look at exhaust filtration after that. And then we could look at hospital too. So I'll queue up all of those researches. I'll let some of them run while I'm fiddling with this some more off camera. Whatever other, terraforming I decide to work on. We're going to want to do this. Also, I'm going to want to do this. Also, I didn't do that right. Shit, I got to fix those. Okay. Then in that case, undo what I just selected here. I got to fix these walls. I did them wrong. I'll do that off camera too, and I'll show you what I did next time. Basically, I just got to add in some small ones and shift them all to the right. But I don't want to do it all here because we need to go. So we'll just do that part. And I just need to fill in the gaps of those pieces I'm just marking out there with the skinny ones, these skinny ones here. And that's just because of positioning of things. So we'll do that next time. And then we'll see kind of what all we get built. This is a pretty good, well-productive one. We got all of this up and running. It's coming along nicely. And we can keep working on more stuff. Oh crap. We should build this. I forgot about this. We need to make more acid. So we'll make more acid too. And otherwise we'll leave this here. So let's find ourselves a raid target and get on out of here. Raid. Why don't we raid... Let's raid Catafly. Playing Valheim. And, let's see. Yeah, Valheim. Alright, so, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. Thanks for all the chatting and redeeming. I appreciate all of it. If you guys have anything you would like to, feedback on, whether you're watching this now or watching a VOD later, make sure you do so in the comments, maybe on YouTube, or come to Discord and make your suggestions and thoughts known there. In YouTube also, there's content there that isn't here, so make sure you check that out for the new content or different content as well. And then come and join us on Discord, because on Friday nights we have a community gaming night where we play games that are easy to jump into. It's a good way to relax on a Friday evening going into the weekend. And you don't have to buy anything but one of them, which is golf with your friends. The rest of the games we play are free to play. Some of them have required post-purchasing, but the rest of them are free even for that. And you're welcome to suggest games as well, and you can come and vote on which game we play tomorrow evening sometime. And then, let's see, finally, while you're there in Discord, you can hang out with us throughout the week, share memes, talk about games and technology, make fun of Caledorn, and, all the things. So, thank you guys for coming tonight, and I will see you all again on, if not for game night tomorrow, then on Saturday for more Captain of Industry. Have a good one. Bye for now.